I'll describe it as somewhat silence, but around certain people it gets very strange.
And I have like a really like big laugh, and people like say that I laugh like a middle-aged Korean woman.
Loud. Sometimes I get self-conscious because I think it's so obnoxious.
Some people have said that it sounds like a maniac's laugh.
I have to say that my laughter was really suppressed, and I wasn't really expressive until I came to America. And last semester I had a chance to take this acting class, and I learned I really learned how to express myself, and that's like the turning point of my laughter.
I think it used to be very obnoxiously loud when I was really little. Around middle school, high school, I got a lot quieter. When I was younger, I wouldn't care about how I laughed or anything, but as I grew older, I became more self-conscious about how people perceive me.
Middle school wise, I think I had a very kind of like polite kind of laugh, especially around like Odin, like when my mom and dad's friends just kind of like they'll say something and be like, yeah, hi.
yes, it has always been obnoxious. I don't want to say that though. It's not obnoxious, it's just different.
When I was young, I would like cover my mouth when I laughed just because I was like self-conscious on like what would get on my teeth.
Or I guess I'm just imagining like a girl just like exploding in laughter when they're not like covering their laugh or covering their face, and it just like seems obnoxious.
My family, like my sister and I both cackle. Like we laugh exactly the same, so we always get yelled at by our parents for us to laugh more ladylike.
In Korea, if girls just laugh obnoxiously, it's just not thought of as the norm, and the girls have to be like, oh, like I'm so cute, like I'm so like weak and that stuff. So I don't know. After I came to the States, I like evolved to become like not care about what other people think.
If I did grow up in Korea and I laughed very like obnoxiously, then I think I'll be more self-conscious, thinking that like I don't know, like guys won't like me or something.
Historically, laughing, especially for women, wasn't a really good thing. They had, even if they're laughing, they had to hide their mouths and become really act like ho ho ho.
Yeah, like Asian cultures, we have a lot of like we're very appearance oriented, and we don't want people to see what we don't want them to see. So we kind of like hide it up, and I think that kind of applies for laughter too.
Especially when they're around like the opposite sex, I see them being like more avant-garde about it because they don't want to like send the wrong signal per se. And I think that's also like really problematic.
In the context of like Asian culture, laughter is something that's not really good. Like in most cases, it's considered really light and really cheap, I guess. So that's why people tend to hide laughter, like not show they're laughing because they think it's not sincere enough. It's not like polite enough to laugh, like in really big hand gestures and really big expressions. And
If a younger person like laughs too outlandishly, then like older people are like, why is he or she laughing like that? Like they should be like just quiet and not really like laugh that loud.
Because our parents are the people we're most around with. Wow, English. Because we spend a lot of time with our parents growing up. I definitely do think that does affect the way we laugh.
I think like the whole idea of like women being in the inner circle, whereas like you shouldn't like show your laughter to like people aside from your like immediate family or your boyfriend or like spouse, whatever, and just kind of like you seem somewhat loose or like flirtatious. I think that's a very bad stigma just for laughing in public.
They can't really be like boyish, and they have to like be cute and adorable.
We should be able to laugh how we want. There should be nothing wrong with that. But the general consensus is that, you know, kind of like subdue your laughter just a little bit or cover your mouth or don't be too friendly, whatever that means.